Hi guys, welcome to Empath 101. Empath 101 is a short series of words that you will hear in our spiritual community. It gives you the basic, however not limited to, definition of words that you will come across in our community. So if you're coming across this video, you are wondering what the word mundane means. M-U-N-D-A-N. So let's break it down, guys. In a spiritual context, the mundane typically refers to the ordinary, everyday world and its activities, often contrasted with the spiritual or transcendent realm. It encompasses the daily routines, material concerns, and worldly experiences that shape human existence. However, some perspectives argue that the mundane can also be a source of spiritual experience, suggesting that the sacred can be found within the ordinary. I like that. Let's break it down a little bit more. Mundane as ordinary. Contrast with spiritual, the mundane is often presented as the opposite of the spiritual, which involves deeper transcendent experiences and connection with something beyond the material world. Everyday life. It includes the typical activities of daily life, life work, chores, social interactions, and material pursuits. So like for us that say we spirituality and our practices are a lifestyle and not just like a thing that we do here and there, like you mixing your spiritual world, like routines, rituals. And when I say rituals are anything that you do in a certain way, manner, ritualistically. I use the word ritualistically to define rituals. Y'all get it, okay? Like a certain way of things that you do that cultivate your energy, your day, and calling in stuff for yourself. I'm gonna say it like that, okay? So let's go to material focus. The mundane can be associated with a focus on material possessions, worldly achievements, and temporary pleasures. Examples: cooking, cleaning, commuting, watching TV, and even mundane jobs can be considered mundane activities. Mundane and spiritual. Finding the sacred. Some believe that the spiritual is not separate from mundane, but rather exists within it. Spiritual practices, even seemingly mundane activities like prayer, meditation, or mindful living, can be considered spiritual practices that help individuals connect with a deeper sense of meaning and purpose. Shifting perspectives. By changing one's perspective and cultivating awareness, even the most ordinary experiences can be imbued with spiritual significance. Diogenes' views. It looked like it's onions, but it has these extra symbols in it. The 13th century Buddhist philosopher Dogen Zenji, if I'm wrong, no disrespect, okay, stated, in the mundane, nothing is sacred. In sacredness, nothing is mundane, highlighting that the potential for both separation and unity between the two. I also think that everybody can comprehend things the way that they please, as long as you're moving with good intentions. God, your spirit, your ancestors, everything around you and people see that the intentions are pure or positive. So it's like it doesn't hurt to think of it either way. It's from what I'm getting from it. I guess so they're just saying mundane is like your everyday ordinary things that you do here on earth. And I think that you can mix your everyday things with your spirituality. Examples like what you're eating, and a lot of, and keeping your house clean, of course. Like everybody, we all know God likes stuff to be purified and cleaned and cleansed. And a lot of people believe that if your house isn't cleansed, it's not open for the Holy Spirit of God to come in. They're not going to dwell in a dirty house. That's just an example. So let's continue to grow together so we can all continue to learn together. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.